Well, hi again, hockey fans. Welcome into episode number 18 of Ccha Now. My name is Ben Holden. Great to be with you as always. Well, the first round of the Ccha playoffs are complete, and a little bit later in the show, we'll show you the matchups for the second round of the 2013 Ccha playoffs. Before we go any further, though, let's drop the puck on our top 10 plays of the week. We start things off, as always, with plays 10 through 6.
We begin at Yost for play number 10. Saturday night, Northern Michigan facing elimination against Michigan. Watch the puck go behind the net. It takes a funny bounce and comes out to the side of the goal, and Darren Nowick, he gets two chances and bangs it home. Made it a 2-1 Michigan lead with just 30 seconds remaining in the opening period. In at play number 9, we go to the Sioux. Friday night, game 1, Lakers and Bowling Green. Andrew Hammond, the Falcons senior goaltender, denies the Lakers not once, but twice. Steven Perfetto and Buddy Robinson denied here by Hammond. Solid work by him between the pipes. In at number 8 this week, we head to Alaska. Saturday night, game 2, Michigan State and Alaska. Nanooks had to win to survive. Goaltender John Keeney doing his part here. A flash of leather on Alaska native Tanner Sorensen to keep Alaska in the hunt. In at number 7, same team, same game. Keeney continued to do his part. Then watch the special teams take over. Shorthanded rush. Here comes Tyler Morley and Cody Kunik. And Kunik puts the shorty away as the Nanooks would skate to a 4-1 win in Game 2 to indeed survive. In at play number 6 this week, back to the Sioux. Lakers and Falcons, Game 1 Friday night. Senior Dominic Minardo, the CCHA leader in goals. Here is number 20, and it was a game winner. A bomb from the slot, a big-time play from Minardo. Lakers won that game 2-0. So the stage is now set for the CCHA playoffs. Here are the matchups in the quarterfinal round that begin on Friday. Miami will host the number 8 seed Michigan State. Notre Dame will host Bowling Green after their 3-game series win against Lake State on the road. Western Michigan off last week. They get the Wolverines, who are red hot. They come in as the number 6 seed. And in that 4-5 matchup, that'll take place down in Columbus. Ohio State will entertain Ferris State. The winners, of course, advancing to the CCHA Championship March 23rd and 24th at Joe Louis Arena.
And coming up a little bit later in this episode of Ccha Now, we'll give you our top 5 plays of the week. Yeah, top 5 playoff style, so we hope you stick around for that. Well, coming up on Friday, March the 22nd, down at the Fox Theater, it's the best award show in college hockey, I assure you. The CCHA Awards for the final time. A lot of awards will be handed out. In fact, all the awards will be handed out that night. Here's a sneak peek, though, at some of the upcoming award categories.
And the 2013 CCHA All-Conference First Team consists of Austin Czarnik from Miami, Anders Lee from Notre Dame, Riley Barber from Miami, the defenseman Jacob Trouba from Michigan, and Dan DeKaiser from Western Michigan, and the goaltender Brady Jelly from Ohio State. And the 2013 CCHA All-Conference Second Team consists of Tanner Fritz from Ohio State, Ryan Carpenter from Bowling Green, Andy Toronto from Alaska, Luke Witkowski from Western Michigan, Bobby Shea from Bowling Green, and goaltender from Western Michigan, Frank Slabowski. And let's take a look at the nominees, finalists for some of the top awards in the CCHA this season. The Best Defensive Forward finalist from Miami, Austin Czarnik. From Notre Dame, Anders Lee. And from Western Michigan, Dane Walters. Our Best Defensive Defenseman finalist from Western Michigan, Dan DeKaiser. From Bowling Green, Bobby Shea. And from Miami, Steven Spinell. Our Best Offensive Defenseman finalists include Matthew Cato from Miami, Kenny Morrison from Western Michigan, and Jacob Trouba from Michigan. And the nominees for Player of the Year in the CCHA include Austin Czarnik, forward from Miami, Brady Jelly, goaltender from Ohio State, and Anders Lee, forward from Notre Dame. The 2013 Coach of the Year finalists include Rico Blasi from Miami, Andy Murray from Western Michigan, and Marco Sicchi from Ohio State. And our 2013 Rookie of the Year finalists include, from Miami, Riley Barber, from Michigan State, Jake Hildebrand, and from Michigan, Jacob Trouba. And we want to remind you that next Friday, March the 22nd, it's the final edition of the CCHA Awards from the Fox Theater in downtown Detroit. Beginning at 7 o'clock Friday night, the Celebrating the Legacy documentary premiere will take place at the Fox Theater. Then at 7:35, the CCHA Award Show gets underway from the Fox in downtown Detroit. Here's the USCHO Top 20 poll this week. Quinnipiac and Minnesota remain 1 and 2. The other constant in the top 3, the Miami Redhawks, they are locked into that 3rd spot again this week. Western Michigan, they were idle last week. They remain number 9. Notre Dame, they were idle as well. However, the Fighting Irish drop a spot down to number 12. Also receiving votes, Alaska with 5, Michigan with 3, and the Ferris State Bulldogs getting 1 vote in this week's poll. And up on the CCHA schedule this weekend for the quarterfinal round. On Friday, a 6:35 start time at Lawson, Michigan and Western Michigan. You can watch that game on Fox Sports Detroit. Bowling Green at Notre Dame, 7:05 start time. You can watch that one on Comcast Television. Ferris State in Columbus, 7:05. And Michigan State at Miami, a 7:35 start time on Friday. On Saturday, all games at 7:05. Bowling Green at Notre Dame, available to watch on Comcast. And on Sunday, any of the series that go 3, they will all get underway at 7:05. You can watch Bowling Green at Notre Dame on Comcast as well if that one goes 3 games.
Well, it's that time of the show where we give you our Celebrate the Legacy moment this week. And we take a clip from the upcoming documentary, Celebrating the Legacy. And the story this week features the Michigan State Spartans back in 2000. It also features their legendary head coach, Ron Mason, for whom the Mason Cup is named after. Damon Witten, a forward on that team, tells us there was certainly a lot of pressure on that group of Spartans to win the Mason Cup in its first year of existence.
Ron Mason had owned the distinction of being college hockey's all-time winningest coach for over 6 years when, in the spring of 2000, the CCHA Council named the league's playoff championship trophy in his honor. He jokingly said, "It's a tribute one customarily only receives when they are 6 feet under."
And we knew immediately as a team, like, hey, this is a big year for it. And we had a great team, so we knew we were going to have a chance to compete for that championship. But we definitely took upon ourselves as a team and as a senior class that it was a little extra special that year. In year 1 of the Mason Cup, we wanted Michigan State on that trophy.
And the players, I know down deep, they wanted to win that cup really bad.
Witten going after it again, another scores! David Witten through the 5-hole. It's 3-0.
And after it happened, hey, I was relieved a little bit too, because everybody would have said, well, I can't win the Mason Cup or whatever, after we'd won a lot of championships here.
Well, I suppose the Spartan players that year, they stood up to that pressure to win the first ever Mason Cup. Time now to move on to our top 5 plays of the week this week, and it's playoff style. Here we go. Top 5. Roll the videotape.
Play number 5 comes courtesy of the freshman Jacob Trouba from Michigan. This young man can just fire the puck. Saturday night, a power play chance for the Maize and Blue. He lets the rocket fly. It made it 2-0 in a 6-2 win for Michigan as the Wolverines survive and advance to the CCHA quarterfinals. And at play number 4, still at Yost, this from Game 1 of Michigan and Northern Michigan Friday night. Kevin Lynch does some pickpocketing here, then goes in shorthanded and rips home what proved to be the game winner. He also scored a power play goal, but the shorty was a thing of beauty. In at play number 3, Sunday night, drama in Alaska, Game 3, Michigan State and Alaska. Ryan Keller picking the pocket of Andy Toronto, gets the puck to Matt Berry, who cashes in MSU's 3rd goal of the night. More to come from this game in the top 10 plays of the week a little later. More drama at play number 2, Sunday night in the Sioux. Winner moves on to the quarters. Bowling Green has made a habit of winning on the road in the postseason, and this, my friends, will help. A 3-on-1 shorthanded rush. Ryan Carpenter finishes. That made it 4-0. Bowling Green won the game 7-0, and the series 2-1. And play number 1 this week, back to Alaska. Sunday night, if you're on Eastern Standard Time, it was Monday morning. The senior line of Forfar, Walrod, and Hayes. First shift of the 3rd period, they get it done. Hayes rips home what proved to be the game-winning goal in this series. MSU won 4-3. They won the series 2-1, and it's our number 1 play of the week.
And our shift has ended here on episode number 18 of CCHA Now. Hope you enjoyed it. It's always our pleasure to bring it to you. Second round of the playoffs underway coming up on Friday. Enjoy the games. And as always, you can follow us at Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and right here at ccha.com. For all the gang here in the office, Phil and Sean and everybody else, Ben Holden saying thanks for watching and enjoy the second round of the CCHA playoffs.